You've forgotten that money is unlimited. Money is unlimited. It's not finite. It's not limited. There's not a certain amount of money in circulation, and basic economics explains this in modern society. But I want to talk about this more on a metaphysical level, on a more spiritual level, right? This lens that money is everywhere. And the more you start to operate in that mentality, in that frame, the more you begin to attract that. Whether that's manifesting in clients that have the money to pay for your service, or simply just opportunities coming your way that you never ever expect. When you're in direct alignment and you constantly remind yourself that money is unlimited, because it is, you're not tricking your brain. You're just simply operating with this fundamental belief system that money is unlimited. Everything changes. And it is a quick shift, but oftentimes we have to just remind ourselves throughout the day that money is unlimited, that money comes to me. These aren't just affirmations. These are this is a way of being, okay? This is a way of being. Do understand that money comes to you. Money is something that comes to everybody. You know, I'm out here in Guatemala, okay, and just observing, I'm seeing so many different ways that money is in circulation every day. That guy's working, making money. This restaurant is making money. This person is paying for the food at the restaurant and is spending money. That person later will maybe be making money by their remote income afterwards to then spend money again on dinner, on any events happening in the area, whatever it may be, on accommodation. Money is everywhere. And I think I've been guilty of this, of having this narrow lens that money can only come in this way, and all these different paradigms and these limiting beliefs that money's the root of all evil, that every rich person is quote unquote evil, is scamming someone, is superficial, is artificial, is someone who is not super spiritual, whatever maybe. This is so totally false. And this is ruining your financial stability. It's ruining your sense of worth. You know what I mean? As an artist, as a creator, as anybody, you need to understand that money is everywhere. Money is everywhere. And there's many books you can read on this that I would recommend, but you don't even need to read the books. You don't need to read the books. You just need to understand that money is unlimited. That's all this video is about. You know, the book I've been reading, it's called Love Money, Money Loves You. I've spoken about this before, and it's all about money speaking to you. It's a perspective of money talking to you, right? It's like personifying money, as if money is a person. And it explains how it says, you know, I'm everywhere, but you're not paying attention. You're not looking in the right areas. You're too busy narrow-minded on one set of beliefs that do not serve you. That is leading to you trading your time for money. It's leading to devaluing your own sense of worth, your own energy. You know, when you're doing real powerful work, there's no price tag attached to that, right? You're doing coaching and mentoring like I'm doing, where you're, you know, transforming people. There is no price tag. And when you understand that, you understand that you could charge whatever you want. And that starts to empower you. You start to rebuild your sovereignty as an individual, as a creator, as an entrepreneur, as whatever you want to be. It's really important that these belief systems you're sharing with the right people. You know what I mean? So I'm fortunate enough to be out here in Guatemala with some amazing guys that understand this. They understand the metaphysics of things. They're higher consciousness individuals, I would say. And I get to tell them, you know, buy that. Let's buy steak tonight. Let's eat good tonight. Let's do this. Let's splurge on that. Because they're all understanding this fundamental truth. It is a truth that money is unlimited. Money is energy. And energy is unlimited. Energy is constantly circulating back and forth. It's an exchange. This is just the basics. I'm not even going to complicate things. It's just total basics. So I share with them. I say, you know, Money's unlimited. Money comes to you. Money comes to me. And they're not projecting their own narrow-mindedness on me, on the way I approach money, because they agree with me. So it's important you share the right belief systems with the right people, right? Because then you're going to go back into old paradigms, into old mindsets. If you're sharing them with the wrong people, with friends, family, we all have those people that are very limiting in their belief system, very narrow-minded. And when you're starting off with this new approach to life, that money is truly unlimited, that it's as unlimited as the air in the atmosphere, it's as unlimited as the sun coming out. Like it's unlimited in the sense that it's also very predictable. It's like, you do this, money's coming to you. You do that, money's going to come to you. And you develop this relationship where you're constantly in exchange. And this all relates to energetics too, of being in full alignment, which I talk about in other videos, but I'm going to talk about more in the future, of being direct alignment, right? Nervous system regulation. These are all really important concepts in order for money to then manifest in your life in a way that is directly aligned with you. But I think you need to get this concept that money is unlimited. I've probably said that about 10 times already. So I need to preach that. I need to preach that to you if you're watching this video, as somebody myself who's struggled with my relationship with money, wanting to build things, wanting to create things, associating a price tag with my value, when you could charge whatever you want, right? And that's what I help people with, is to be able to break through these mental blocks, these energetic blocks, these patterns, these paradigms that no longer serve you, that disempower you. Money's unlimited is just the start. It's just the beginning, right? Same thing goes with the idea that money comes to you. These are great foundations, the building blocks, but it's not the end all be all. But I need to be able to share that concept with you so you understand how to operate in this life, and meditate on that, and to really sit with that information and think to yourself, okay, well, if money is unlimited, then why don't I have money? Why am I lacking money? It's not an external thing, it's an internal thing. It's an internal rewire. You need to rewire certain patterns, and this takes time. I do think things could happen in an instant, but a lot of times these things take time. It's a slow progression. But it's a progression that you have to go through. And once you go through that progression, your entire subconscious mind is completely rewired, and you're operating from that belief system, and money literally just comes to you. It is insane, and this is how the world works. I'm not being dogmatic. I'm trying to be as objectively, like, principle, that trying to be as, how do I explain this? Not as objective as possible, but just simply speaking from, I'm gonna say how the world works, but simply just from metaphysics level of money being everywhere and anywhere. So I'm gonna end things off here. If you enjoyed that concept, let me know. And as always, I offer one-on-one mentoring, one-on-one consulting, you could say, as well, around life design, around conscious work, around being in a position where money just comes to you and doing what you love, being free doing it, building something meaningful, and making the most amount of money you can make, to the point where your nervous system is probably going to be wondering if it's something that you could even do, if that makes sense. This is where I get into nervous system regulation, which I want to talk about in another video, being regulating your nervous system. It's everything. So yeah, I'll catch you next one. Link down below if you want to have a chat and get to work. Peace out.